The cost of an e-hailing driver to convey you to any destination is now at a huge cost for many Nigerians. For the app-based drivers, the removal of fuel subsidy has not only reduced patronage but profits. In this report, TVC News in Popola took a ride with some e-hailing drivers in Lagos, where they opened up on how the new policy is hitting them hard.
Over a month ago, with 12,000 naira, one could fill a tank of about 70 liters, but not anymore.
The fresh subsidy is gone.
Soon after the announcement of the removal of fuel subsidy by President Bola Tinubu, Nigerians went on a frenzy as fuel became scarce and the cost of transportation and food price doubled. For many people, they had to cut down on expenses, including using the e-hailing services to transport. Few weeks after, I decided to book a ride on one of the e-hailing platforms to see if the fares had indeed spiked. Reports from Statista shows that the e-hailing and taxi industry in Nigeria is projected to have a revenue of about $440 million by the end of 2023. But with the new policy, things could change. This is Oluwatosin. I struck a conversation with her as she stopped by a fuel station to fuel her tank. She operates about 4 riding apps, but customers have reduced and now she runs at a loss.
Normally when I on my app from my house, I get trips, correct trips, towards the island, towards Ikeja. But in my neighborhood now, no trips at all. You have to drive out to places like Ajao before you can get a trip. We are trying to meet up with this, meet up with that. One is working around the clock. The apps, when the distance of pickup is far, they will tell you if you decline, you will not be penalized. That's if it's beyond 2 kilometers. Now, they will give you 4-point-something kilometers and you don't have any option but to take it. Nobody is paying for that 4-point-something kilometers drive. And you know the fuel has gone up.
Being a single mother of 5, making her the breadwinner, she says things are no longer the same.
There are a lot of single ladies out here doing this job. In fact, recently in one of our groups, a lady was like she was going to end her life that day. We all had to rally and where are you? Where are you? Where is she? Who is close to this place? Please go and look for her. I think we should actually look for how to get our own app that we can control. If the app companies are not yielding to listen, to work with us, I think we should just build our own app.
As she drops me off, I began to wonder what it would be like for a man in this business. I got into another ride again. Meet Kolawole, who has been in this business for about 7 years. He complains that although the e-hailing companies increase their fares, it still does not match up to what he spends on fuel every day.
I'm a married man. I have 2 children. And I can tell you, it's telling on all of us. It's really telling on us because something we have been doing before now, we can hardly do it again. Even I have to put more working hours. Before now, I can come out in the morning, maybe by 8 o'clock, sometimes 7, sometimes 9 a.m. and come back home maybe by same 8 p.m. or 10 sometimes. But right now, I have to change it such that I can work 24 hours, 48 hours straight, then go and use the other day to rest and continue like that again the 3rd day. If there is any other job alternative there, we would have left this job a long time ago.
He says he supports the removal of fuel subsidy, but the government needs to be more proactive.
Even as the app company project that they've increased the price, how come they've not reduced their own commission? The increment in price also means increment in their own commission too. CNG is an alternative gas for us. This thing is supposed to have been made readily available across board. Like filling station like this, they're supposed to have like 2 pumps that is selling CNG. People will buy. Myself, I would have changed my tank.
Some time ago, an association of e-hailing drivers held a one-week strike and a protest, demanding that the companies increase their prices and reduce their commission.
And I'm challenging all the app company, not in Nigeria, all over the world, to come and challenge me. They are not supposed to be collecting commission from us. And I will tell you why. Our company gets their money in 3 places, especially here in Nigeria. Number 1 place, commission is just a meager one. The big one of the whole is our data and the crowd we pull into their website. In Lagos State today, we move 1.5 million rides, which is customer.
We sent a mail to one of the e-hailing companies about the driver's complaint, and the response was that they already announced an increment in fares, but may not do beyond that as it would decrease further patronage from the customers. Mukhtar Mohammed is an economic and financial analyst. He gives drivers an alternative to fuel and hope they could take it.
People will now begin to look at converting their car to natural gas, which the government is saying we are ready to do for people, so that will bring down the cost. And a big organization like the e-hailing, I think they should take the lead in such things. Like I said, that sector has been one of the largest employers of labor in Nigeria. So they pay a lot of taxes from their money and everything. So will government begin to reduce taxes in that sector? That's why we talk about tax holiday. Government should look at the automotive policy also, so that they can bring down costs in terms of duties that are being paid, and that will also help that sector grow.
Some passengers say they have to fall back on the public transport, but others say using the e-hailing services is still convenient for them.
So you're not going to see commercial buses at every point in time. So it just works for me that I can just use an e-hailing service, all right? It's convenient for me, all right, despite the price.
Even when it's convenient using e-hailing services, because of the hiking prices, everybody's having a second thought, on how to move around, either using the regular transport buses or even the BRT buses.
If they get to regulate or automate the process of getting a BRT bus, maybe if you can book online or something, I think that's going to ease the process of all of these 4 prices. And I think it's also regulated.
As many Nigerians are still grappling with the removal of fuel subsidy, some are left wondering where to start from. For the e-hailing drivers, they are asking their agencies to review the charges gotten from the customers, or better still, reduce the commission they themselves are getting. Some experts also say the government needs to invest more in using compressed natural gas as an alternative to cushion the effect on Nigerians. Inioluwa Popola, TVC News, Lagos.